In recent decades, consumers have accumulated trillions of dollars of debt, while wealthy investors have accumulated trillions of dollars of savings that is not invested. Recent tax cuts have further favored wealthy investors. The justification is that they will create new jobs, but this is not the right solution. No matter how much money investors have, they do not create jobs when consumers don't have money to buy products. This has led to a cycle of recessions. So income inequality is not only a social problem, but a direct obstacle to economic prosperity. Understanding the actual dynamics of the economy is crucial to assessing the effectiveness of new government policies. So let's look at the way money flows between labor and capital through firms. Firms includes all types of companies, and labor is people who work for a living. Firms pay labor in wages, and labor spends money through consumption. Capital includes investors and business owners. They make investments in firms. Firms buy equipment or services from other firms, contributing to economic activity. Finally, capital receives returns on their investments. The government can control these two flows by injecting money through subsidies or removing money through taxes. We can also differentiate between unemployed and employed labor, or expand the picture to include banks and their money flows. But in the simplest terms, the economy consists of two interconnected flows of money. To ensure sustainable economic growth, these two must be balanced against each other. Prior to 1980, too much money was flowing into the wages and consumption loop. Consumers had money to spend, but there was not enough for investors to make products. The result was rampant inflation. After 1980, new fiscal policies, including a reduction of taxes for high-income persons, injected more money into the investment and returns loop. Capital investments are now limited by too little consumption, leading to a series of recessions. Recent tax policies continue to favor capital. The Federal Reserve's monetary policy considers the economy only in terms of the total money supply. But this is too simplistic. To balance the economy, aid needs to be diverted towards consumers. Further research is needed to determine the right combination of policies. But there are several possible levers that may work: tax reform, consumer and student debt relief, minimum wage increases, and adjustments to entitlement programs. As we have seen, optimizing economic growth requires balancing the two primary flows of money within the economy. The buying power of consumers needs to be balanced against investment opportunities of capital. A solution based on these complex systems concepts can solve not only the challenges of economic policy, but of income inequality. This video was adapted from a New England Complex Systems Institute research paper, Preliminary Steps Towards Universal Economic Dynamics for Monetary and Fiscal Policy.